The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
We've got a pretty famous guest on right now, Nick.
We do. If you watched the inauguration, you would have seen that the Village People made an appearance and a particular comedian who's, well, he's rather famous.
Well, he doesn't get much bigger than this
No,
fella.
you don't get much bigger than this guy. He sells out arenas. He's got a new podcast called At This Moment where he talks about things that have happened, and he just casually commented on the Village People and how it's a gay anthem.
God, you're doing long intros.
I do very long intros.
It's Jim Jefferies.
Hello, everyone.
Look, don't make me the intro guy. Jim, look, I should have just said Jim Jefferies and let's just go.
It's bloody Jim Jefferies. God, we're taking up his time here.
You were nailing that, Nikki. You were nailing that. That was like trying to solve a riddle.
But pick it up, Jim. What's happened? You're in trouble with the Village People? What's going on?
Okay, look, I never thought I'd say this sentence. I'm being threatened to be sued by the Village People for implying that the YMCA is a gay anthem. I didn't know I was the first person to do this. When I got catfish, I thought I was getting catfished. I got a letter and I thought, this is someone pulling me leg, and I did some research and I spoke to the lady, Karen Willis, who wrote me the letter. It's all very real. Victor Willis, who is the cop in the Village People, he's normally seen wearing an ascot. He wrote all the lyrics to the Village People songs, and he is fuming.
Really?
That the idea that the YMCA, I said it was about men having sex in the showers, and it turns out that he has told me that it is just about basketball.
About
nothing
basketball?
else and nothing more.
Have you seen the film clip?
No,
Has he seen the film clip? Has Victor seen the film clip?
Have we seen the leather
watch
chaps?
watch what you say. You'll get sued.
Okay,
You'll get
careful,
sued.
careful.
Look, I just want to apologise to any bikers out there, any cops, cowboys, Indians. I want to apologise to them. This might have been one of the harder things that has happened culturally to them.
Just workers, worksite guys. It was one of them, wasn't it?
A tradie.
A tradie. Yeah. It was a tradie.
Well, so he said me and Amos Gill got on the podcast and we apologised, but I'm okay, I can concede that the YMCA is not a song about homosexuality, but come on. In the Navy and Macho Men?
Yes.
Come on.
There's
no way.
Could you? Hang on, could you?
So you are apologising.
Could you not countersue, prove that it's not gay?
We probably could.
Because it's the most.
Pick your battles.
Honestly, we're all scratching our heads too, Jim, on your behalf.
Okay, well, what's obviously happened here is Victor Willis has made a lot of money over the years from the gay community with all the disco and type of stuff. He isn't gay. The other members of the Village People were gay, but he claims not to have been gay. At least his wife says so. And he says that none of the songs are about homosexuality, and anyone who says so, that he will see in court. And I have been told that I will be going to court. When I stand up on the stand and I say not guilty, I will be doing it with hand gestures, like the YMCA.
Is it likely
NG.
Are you expecting, are you
going to court?
Yeah, dealing with this? Like, have you got to get lawyers involved? Like, how is this going?
I've had to contact my lawyer, which was one of the most hilarious phone calls I've ever had in my life. And go, is there any validity to this? And he says he wants to take the court case on because there's a freedom of speech issue. Right. That art is to be interpreted by the public, not by the person who actually writes the art.
That's a good point.
But look, I've spoken to Karen Willis, who sent me the letter. She seems like a very nice lady. I don't want to, say anything wrong here.
Very restrained. The fact that he married a Karen, and he's the one person who married a Karen, and here we are.
Yeah.
Well, let's put it this way, right? He's written a lot of songs about macho man, like working out and sailors in the navies and hanging out with all the boys at the YMCA, but he hasn't written one song called Karen.
Yeah, so awesome.
It's a fair point.
If you go to court, you cannot go to court with Amos Gill. Like together, you two in a court are going to destroy every every bit of an
Well,
argument.
is
Can we
Amos
make it a
drawn into
series?
this as well?
Amos is in it as well, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Amos
yeah,
is
it's
in
me and
trouble.
Amos's podcast. It's called the At This Moment podcast. We have an apology podcast that we have put out. We put it out last night. It's on my channel. Go to Jim Jefferies' YouTube to watch the apology. Amos is dressed as a sailor and I'm dressed as Freddie Mercury, just, because we're allies.
Well, we'll make sure we'll check it out.
This is crazy. I'm not saying that these are gay anthems. I am not saying that. None of us are. None of us are.
But
But
we are.
I feel like Kylie Minogue, right? Like she embraces it.
Yeah, Kylie Minogue in Vegas, and I went with my brother, actually. He was out visiting me. And, if you go see Kylie Minogue in Australia, you'll get, girls there, maybe a bachelorette night or,
Yeah.
a group of women or a couple of married couples. We all love Kylie, right?
Yeah.
Kylie has, the gay fans. But in America, Kylie is only gay fans, only, right?
Really?
And it was in this club in the Palazzo in Vegas where the entire crowd was sitting on couches. I hadn't seen that much dry humping in my entire life than at the Kylie Minogue show.
Really?
I turned to my brother and I thought we probably should start kissing so we can fit with the rest of the group.
Let's just make out a little to blend in. Come on, bro. All right, we've got to go, mate, but we will follow
watch
this
this one.
with interest. Yes,
Yes.
Jim Jefferies. Oh, Victor Willis and Karen are suing him from the YMCA. you never would have had that on your bingo card for the year, but there you go.
No, you
Thanks,
wouldn't.
Jim.
Thanks, Jim.
Thanks for having me.
The Ash, Lutzi, and Nikki Osborne podcast.